Okay, Algebra 2, here we go. Today we're going to write equations by looking at the pictures. So here, if we look at this number 9 right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, or x-intercepts. And they are -4, -2, 1, and 2. Those are the zeros. So the factors that will go with that are x plus 4, plus 2, x minus 1, and x minus 2. Those are the zeros that go with that. The y-intercept, if we look at the picture here, the y-intercept here is 0, 8. So we have almost everything we need. We just need this A right there. So I'm going to change colors here. This is all the work to find the A. We need this A. So what we're going to do is plug in the y-intercept. We're going to plug in 8 for y, and we're going to plug in 0 for x. And if we plug in those points, that should be enough to give us our A. So we have 8 equals A times 4 times 2 times -1 times -2, which is 8 equals 16A, or A times 16. How do we get that by itself? We divide by 16. So A equals 8 over 16, which is 1/2. So that's all the work to get our 1/2. And that's all we need to have our final answer. And our final answer here is f of x, or y, equals 1/2 x plus 4, x plus 2, x minus 1, x minus 2. This is our answer here. This is what we need. This is the equation of that picture right there. Okay, so moving on, we are going to do number 11. Okay, so on number 11, we're going to go through the exact same process. And we have x-intercepts. And they are at 0 and 2. Okay, now hopefully you have noticed that we only have 2 x-intercepts at 0 and 2, but this is clearly a cubic function. This is clearly an x to the third, so we should have 3. And that's because this 2 is a bounce. And therefore it shows up twice in our x-intercepts. So we have 0, 2, 2 technically are our x-intercepts. So our intercept form is going to be f of x equals a times x. That's what gives us a 0. X minus 2, x minus 2. Now we can't use our y-intercept to find a because it's 0, 0. And that's going to give us a 0 for a. We're not going to be able to find a. So we're going to use this point here, which is the point 3, 3. So instead of using the y-intercept, we're going to use a point 3, 3. But same idea, we're going to plug in for y, we're going to plug in 3. And we have our a, and then on all these x's, we're going to put in a 3. So 3, 3 minus 2, 3 minus 2. So we end up with 3 equals a times 3 times 1, that's supposed to be a 2, times 1. So 3 equals a times 3, or 3 equals 3a. So a is 1. So our intercept form is going to be f of x, or y, equals a, which is 1, and we don't need to write 1 times something. So we have x, or 1x, times x minus 2 times x minus 2, or we can write it as x minus 2 squared. So that is, in factored form and intercept form, the solution to this picture right here. Hope that helps.